slowly dying. Yeah. How's that? I don't know. Is there more time? Is there like, I don't know. That might be all I have. He's still setting up. So I guess I'll just, I don't know. I'll do one other thing and then I'll wrap it. Does everyone enjoy that? Is that kind of fun? Yay! Get on. More jazz. Let's see if that's going to be loud, isn't it? Hopefully not. I respect everyone's ears. That's
Test. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, put your hands together for my man, Manny Paxton! Doing it live and improvised up here between all of that gear. That's a lot of gear to wrangle, all routed into this Mackie mixer over here. So, absolutely fantastic. Awesome to have you back for a second time. Thank you so much. Yoo-hoo! All right, now we have something very exciting for you. So, this is a man who came and gave a TED talk last time, but now we're gonna have some ambient kind of instrumental love from you, which is gonna be fantastic. So this is a modular synthesizer up here. It's called the briefcase synth, or the brief for short as well. This is all put together by Steve here, and it's a really exciting little cool piece of kit, and it sounds amazing. And it was really exciting to hear you play it for the first time through these big speakers as well last time. So I'm hoping that you get just as much fun and enjoyment. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please put your hands together for the Purple Earth Hypothesis? Oh yeah. Let's just do a quick line check as well. Yeah, all right.
I'm going to slowly turn it up a little bit so you have to put them in.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I just want to make sure.
See, this is what you got to go through. It's not a guitar that you just get to plug in. We've got to screw around. All right, so we should have a level.
It's okay. Alright, we'll do a quick just before we put some
Yep. No,
It's all cool. We're chill here. Yeah. You guys chill? You feeling good? Stay that way.
Sorry. I'm gonna find the left side.
Yep, so we're
On the left side of the DI.
Just lightning on me in the looking up.
which one? Oh, you're sure? Yeah. Channel 1. Yep. Now we're good.
But nothing through the fallback on that one.
Okay.
Still nothing through fallback. There's some fallback for you.
Hey, there we go.
Yep, cool. Now we're cooking with gas.
Very good.
How you feeling?
You might just reset this because it's a lot easier to patch it when you actually go through.
Okay, for sure.
Give me one.
Yeah, sure. How long are we?
Like, that's gonna play with that.
Alright, no, we'll do it in block.
Spaghetti.
It's so much spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Very good. So, we're gonna go.
Stuart, am I good to
Good
unblock?
to reverb ends. Steve's just stripped all of the cables out up here, so he's ready to build a patch basically from scratch is what's happening. So we just needed to test that it was rocking, and then now we're going to take it back from 0 to hero.
You need help with anything? Okay.
I think I'm okay. How you going?
Okay, cool. Yeah, good, man.
Good to see you.
Did you give a intro about what gear you're using?
Yeah, Ollie introduced me and then I. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, do you
cool.
want me to?
For the video, I was
Sure.
recording a set.
Yeah, man.
So,
Well, yeah, I was using this Electron Octatrack as my main sequencer.
okay, cool.
And yeah, I had some pre-prepared loops, but I also had MIDI going out to each device.
Okay.
This guy was also setting MIDI out to each synth.
Okay.
And then I was also passing audio out of into my mixer
Okay.
and then back into here. So
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Sweet. So
I
you got the
tried to keep
Mode
it-
32.
Mother 32,
okay.
yeah. This
What
is a
is
little
this?
deep 808 kind of clone.
Okay.
then okay, one at the back here.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, it's just hidden there.
Nice.
And then yeah, this Von Gone replay.
Cool, cool.
I had that going through a bit of delay.
Okay.
MXR.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience there.
Alright, thanks, man.
Good things are worth waiting for, and good things come overnight in small packages like suitcases. So please, put your hands together for the Purple Earth Hypothesis! together for the Purple Earth, my brothers. All up here, live jamming. You witness patches being created in front of your very ears. One more time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, we're going to take a quick reset and we're going to be up with our next artist. So please, hang around.
What have you got here?
I'll turn it around.
And we'll be right with you.
See the magic.
Show us inside the box. Show us inside the box.
Nice.
Oh, did you make a lot of this yourself?
Sorry?
Did you put this together?
Yeah, it's all DIY. It's like stuff from JCar and like other random electronic stores and like manually sold it and all that sort of stuff. And then it's pretty sick. Yeah.
You made the models yourself?
Yeah. Just all DIY. Yeah, I'm a programmer, but then I like a lot of electronic engineering kind of stuff. I'm an engineer as well, but like that's so yeah, I feel like I was really bad when I started, but like now it's really enjoyable.
Is it like, can you take it out or is it?
Yeah, it's just Velcro. Like, it's not Velcro. It's like a different kind of stuff. It's like,
Oh, it's great.
it's like attached. It's like the command hook photo hanging tape. Last time I performed, it was like bolted in, and I like replaced it with.
Oh, Velcro, that sounded good. So you swapped it all out.
Yeah. I tried Velcro and it didn't really work, but then I tried this stuff, and it's like perfect.
Oh, okay.
It's like the command like photo hanging stuff.
Where can I find your music online?
If you follow me on Mastodon, I sometimes post little demos.
Okay.
On Mastodon, I don't know if it was on the thing.
Okay. Can you just like spell it out for the video?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So it's gridbugs
Okay.
at hackyderm.io.
Okay.
Check Mastodon.
Okay, nice man. Good one, thank you. I enjoyed it.
Okay, go be a nerd. Sometimes I yes, I like the last one.
Resume your seats. The show is about to begin. The show is about to begin. Please resume your seats.
Do you mind if I like film it?
Yeah, please.
Hey Mom, are you with me? How you doing out there? Please make some noise for our last two fantastic artists. Come on, you can do better than that. Make some noise! I've got a little secret for you. We've got another one coming up for you right now. So I'm really excited to introduce somebody to the stage who is not only about to wow us musically, but has also done the same thing visually as well. This lovely person has chipped in and done some graphics for our latest promotion for EMOM as well. So please make some noise there. It's awesome to have an in-house graphic designer looking super pro, sharp dressed geek. So our next act is performing for the very first time. So fuck you want to make them feel nice, warm and welcome. And they're going to be playing some really interesting stuff. We're going to have some ambient, chill synthwave. They're from Canterbury and performing on a Novation Circuit Tracks, which is the second one. I've only got the first one, so I'm really excited to see this in action. An Oberheim TE05 and pedal boards with a bunch of effects on them. Put your hands together for Bayo! Please take it away. Thank you so much. You're all warmed up. You can do it again. One more time, ladies and gentlemen. That was majestic. I felt like we went from Blade Runner, like a bit of Vangelis kind of stuff at the start, and kind of transitioned through to some more upbeat stuff towards the end. That's really, really fantastic. For a first-time performance, absolutely stellar, I think, as well. So, really, congratulations on that side of things as well. Makes things look pretty, makes things sound pretty. Absolutely fantastic. And this Oberheim synthesizer with that, what's the reverb that you've got going there?
I've got, well, there's an onboard reverb, there's a reverb on the tracks, and then I've got 2 ambient pedals here that are just cooking up, like, I don't know what sound in it. But yeah, it's the afterneath and the slow, which are both like textural reverbs that are just great for like wash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they sound fantastic. Really, really lush. Really, really lush. All right, we're going to keep the good times rolling here in just a moment with our next artist. They just need a moment to set up, and then we're going to be right back with you. Don't you apologise in one form or another.
So captivated by that music.
Yeah, I know, it's very captivating. So, stick around.
What is this again?
This is a circuit,
Oh, circuit track. So
Yeah.
nice. So that's your main.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
like the drums, a side chain,
Okay,
extra
cool.
synths, and then it's just clocking this.
Okay, and from that it goes to the effects.
Yeah, so here to here, back into here.
Yeah, and what is that thing?
That was excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Really cool. It's Bayer, is it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well done. That was really cool.
Sounds a bit like Orbital, like in the middle, like.
Sorry?
Sounds a bit like Orbital.
Yeah.
Really
I
nice.
just like, it's just hours of like chill wave
Yeah.
YouTube mixes.
So you spend a lot of time preparing the set.
Yeah.
Cool. Can tell. Nice.
That was amazing. So anyway, I asked her. Yeah, exactly. Don't step back too far. If you're feeling like you want a boogie, maybe look first.
No, I was trying to look over here. Yeah, nice. This is very new. This is my huge setup.
This is, I love this.
Yeah.
I love the grid of lights.
Oh wait, no, you haven't seen it properly. This is what.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Happy
Oh
Friday.
yeah.
What do you have there? Like a.
It's like a little groove box.
Oh,
sort of
nice.
thing.
Polyend.
Sampler. Secret stuff, but I don't really have any external gear connectors.
Cool. Awesome.
Boring.
Hoi, hoi, hoi.
Do you mind if I record this? Can I put my camera here?
Oh yeah, that should be fine.
The race is about to begin. Please return to your seats. EMOM, you with me? How you doing out there? Alright, we've got some more exciting music coming your way. We have some excellent boxes up here. 2 of them. That's all you need. Any more than that's just, you're just showing off, aren't you?
It's true.
Minimal. So I would like to welcome to the stage Ellie, Full Moon at Midnight, playing experimental kind of beats we settled on. And Ellie's from Marrickville, so just a hop and a skip down the road. And working on a poly and play and looper. So really simple little setup, but does all the tricks that you need to do. Simple yet effective. Alright, so I'm going to stop gas bagging. I want you to make them feel extremely welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Full Moon at Midnight!
People funny.
going out there. Enjoying yourselves. I'll just finish with this another bit, and then we're gonna have a vocalist. Come on! Woo! It's not me. I thought just to fit with the theme, we'll just finish with some space music.
Okay. Sick.
So that was that. I just actually wanted to play a bunch of stuff that I basically wrote up most of that stuff in the last 2 days because music's fun and we love being weird. So I just like to introduce a vocalist called Codes, going by the name of Codes, joining for this Posy-core track, which I really hope everyone likes because it just makes me feel happy when I hear this song. And I think we need a bit more happiness in this fucked up world.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say also everyone was fucking amazing that's played so far. I feel like really inadequate with my small piece of equipment, but also like this works for me. I don't want to plug all this shit in, but like you're all great. You're all great.
Here you go. Take it.
Thank you. Hello.
Okay.
I just want to say I'm really honoured to be here.
Yeah.
And I'll just take a moment to say that I'm also really honoured to be on Aboriginal land. And I think it's really cool when people book, marginalised people, neurodiverse people, fabulously queer people, and Aboriginal people. Yeah. So I tip my hat to you, Stuart.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to also be making it up, so let's go for a drive, right?
Alright. You ready for this?
I don't know what's going to happen. Do you know what's going to happen? I don't know what's going to happen.
Posy-core, remember everyone.
worship? Are you looking for a goddess to please? Tell me, what do we need? L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E, love. And we can go sailing and you can paint me sometime. Come towards the light. Come towards the light. Come towards the light. L-O-V-E, L-O-V-E. L-O-V-E, love, you win the prize. L-O-V-E, 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 love. Yeah, viva la revolution. L-O-V-E, 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 love.
Alright, one more round. Then we're gonna call it quits.
And we can go sailing sometime. Oh, and you can paint me sometime. 'Cause I am love, and ain't nothing gonna wreck my fucking fun. It's a whole new world, everyone. And shout out to my neurodiverse babes out there. Shout out to everyone who actually gives a damn. Shout out to everyone who's here to take a stand. Clearing the path, clearing the path, clearing the path, clearing the path for love. L-O-V-E, love, baby! It's revolution! Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you!
Yay, we did it.
Thanks, Coates.
Keep it going.
That's it. Thanks.
Full moon after midnight. How are we doing, EMOM? Not too sleepy yet? Because we've got some banging shit coming up. So I hope you're ready to get stuck in because we save, I don't want to say we save the best to last, but we save the danciest till last. So if anybody would like to join us up here for our next two acts, please don't feel that you need to be confined to your seats. Come on, have a rip. So we're going to get our next artist up on stage ASAP. Talk amongst yourselves and we'll be back with some more banging tunes. But one more time, full moon at midnight! Smashing it up here. Testing. Oh, I sound like I'm going to be really loud. Okay, cool. EMOM, we are back in business, baby, and we're closing down to the narrow end of the evening. So we've only got two artists left, and then if we've got time at the end, we might have a bit of a jam as well, and everybody's invited up to come and have a play with some synthesizers. So, but we'll see if we have time. So, because we've got two artists here that potentially could give us a little bit extra as well. So, I have the very great pleasure in welcoming to the stage a man from Darlinghurst, which is close to my heart. I used to live in Darlinghurst as well. on the Akai APC 40 doing some live arrangements, and with his very first performance, one half of a duo that should be a duo this evening, but the other half is at the Clown Core gig, which is where I'd be as well if I wasn't here. So make some noise for Clown Core for starters. But make even more noise for my boy right here, Shaun. IV45 4.5.
Could you feel it? What does this all mean to you? I can assure you that your very stage plan spelled out in person as a result of the test. You know? What does this all mean to you? Could you feel it? You know? What does this all mean to you? What does this all mean to you? What does this all mean to you? I can assure you that your very stage plan spelled out in person as a result of the test. You know? What does this all mean to you? Could you feel it? You know?
One more time, keep it going for Sean!
That is IV 454.5. Awesome. How fantastic. That was really, really, really remarkable to have some awesome Ableton action. We've only had 2 Ableton artists up here thus far. How did you feel like you had a good time?
It roughly worked like it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a few little glitches, but
Yeah.
What's it like not having the other half of the duo?
I miss him a lot, man. He's very special to me, yeah. And we explore music and life together, and it's really,
Yeah.
He'll be here next time, though.
Yeah, awesome. Well, make some more noise! Because we have one artist left this evening who's gonna rock your socks off, and I'm really, really excited to be hosting them. So I will tell you more about them in just a moment. So talk amongst yourselves. We'll be right back with you.
People of EMOM!
Please welcome back to the stage our man, our Lord, our Savior from Turmeric Music, Manny Buxton!
What's up? So I really love what you guys are doing here, and I had the opportunity to sort of like put some effort I could in, and I just thought I came last time I put my first gig ever at EMOM, and so I just put my second gig ever, which was so cool. I learned some stuff. Ollie been a legend, and lots of good friends here as well. So congratulations, everyone.
Yes.
There is a prize we've organised just for fun, just to get you all dickheads here. It's an Electron. It's a drum machine. Oh, we're in the wrong merch. I've got an Electron hoodie, so maybe sorry. Anyway, but it's basically a drum machine which is basically based on FM synthesis. It's got a really fun sequencer in there. You could come up. He's got an analog rhythm up on stage.
Yeah. You're about to hear it.
Oh, dude, and the digitone keys and an analog key. He's fucking full Electron. Some weird shit happened tonight. So good on everyone for that. The video synthesis.
Yes, thank you to all of our viewers for that this evening.
So yeah, it's a cool drum machine. Thanks for coming. Tag the shop if you can, or the EMOM and the Electrons, and tag everyone. When's the next thing? 14th of August. Yeah, everyone should come again. Here or somewhere else. Am I picking it?
Yeah, you're picking
Okay.
it.
Pick mine.
That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go.
They're well stirred, shaken.
All right, let's go. Whatever that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner.
The winner of our Electron, what is it?
Model cycles.
Model Cycles this evening is Blue C46. That is Blue C46.
Get on your blue.
Can we have a Blue C46? No, yeah! Congratulations! Yeah, awesome. What's your name? Congratulations to Jessica, who is the brand new owner.
You have to play it right now. Photo. Right here? Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, I'll put the ring on.
Awesome.
Yes!
And we have one more little present up here as well. So for all of the artists that played this evening, could you just join us very quickly up on stage? Because we've got a little gift for you, courtesy of Taramara. Yeah, right on. First in, best dressed. Awesome. Assemble!
Yeah, there you go. It's like a lucky dude. Alright, cool. Alright, so there's some other cool crew. Actually, you'll have. What was your name again? Ellie. Yeah. Which is your artist name a DJ Shadow thing? Okay. There you go. Anyway, what's that song? What's that? Yeah. So there's a prize essentially for each performer. This is actually Audio Technica being legends. And they're all refurbished headphones, so they're all just like headphones that would have been otherwise faulty. And they're actually like refurbish them, which they tend to try and include in there. They'll do turntables and shit as well. They give away like turntables for free just to kind of like not throw it away. So there you go. Legends. Do we get a photo?
Yeah, let's do that. Quickly before your buzzer.
Let's hang at the Electron gear for sure. Right there. This is like dude, this is such a setup. What are you up to? Yeah.
I need your phone.
Oh yeah, cool. You don't want to be in? No. Why should you go in there already? Oh, you should definitely jump in there. Oh, did she?
I'll take a photo of it. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Get in there.
1, 2.
Getting close.
1, 2, 3. Nice.
That's it.
Okay,
Awesome.
cool.
Thank you so much.
Nice. Cool.
One more time. Manny Paxton, Taramara Music, giving away headphones, giving away brand new drum machines. I'm so jealous. I wanted that one. I couldn't even enter. Alright, we've got one final act for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm super fucking excited to welcome him to stage. Hailing all the way from Dunedin in New Zealand, performing on an analog rhythm, a DigiKeys, a Jupiter XM, and an analog heat, bringing techno house vibes, or what we really refer to as just machine music this evening. Make some noise for Sam Sweet Biggs! Give it a round! Keep that applause going. Come on! Look at this fucking slated up here. All the way from Dunedin, Sam Sweetmix. Ladies and gentlemen. Closing us off. How did that feel? Sick. It fucking sounded excellent. Yeah, no, you really, really rocked that. What a journey. That was awesome. Was that 3 tracks, did you say? Yeah. A bit of improvisation in there as well? Yeah. Yeah, good. No, Carried Away is good. Excellent. And it was awesome to have you close us out this evening. One more time. Come on. All right, we have had an absolute cracker. And before I say anything else, I want to give a big thank you to our technicians this evening. Nikki, I believe. Is it correct? Yeah, wicked. On the lights. That was awesome just jamming with you then. I want to put a shout out to Joel to come and be our resident VJ. I think he was doing a pretty good job this evening as well. You just took to that like a duck to water, which I think is awesome. And last but not least, our in the leader in which we trust, Stuart. Making the live streams happen, setting everything up, getting it all happening. Without you, it wouldn't be happening. So thank you so much. And I guess there is one last but not least, which is also our fantastic venue this evening as well, which is Mothership. Oh, and how can I forget Taramara Music as well, and Manny Paxton for being Santa Claus. Okay, we had a few people play, and in order, I would like to keep that applause going. So could you please thank for playing this evening, and some of them for their very first time as well. All of the artists that we've had Sweet Bix, we've had Manny Paxton up the back, still keep it going. Had Sean up the back as well, smashing it as well. Bea, Ellie's taken off, she's not here anymore, but keep it going. And Steve as well, Purple Earth, my father's Earth. It's been so awesome to have you all, and I think that this event just keeps growing, and in its 3rd incarnation, I think it's the best one that we've seen yet. So it's awesome to have you all here. It's awesome to have some of my best friends here tonight as well to see it. So it feels like a nice little extended family that we're growing. And I would like to encourage, if you've met anybody this evening and you want to jam, do it. Make it happen. We've got 2 months now in between now and our next gig to be able to come up here and do something. You've seen it's. Sam, would you encourage people to come and have a play?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, wicked. See? And I've had a real blast playing up here as well. So if you've got a box laying around and you're bleeping and blooping in your bedroom, take it out. Come on, bring it to us. 15 minutes. It's not that much to fill, and it feels excellent to get up and play. So I would like to see somebody new from this crowd. Maybe somebody who won a brand new drum machine this evening. I don't know. 2 months. A few YouTube videos. Manny Paxton can give you a few tutorials if you need it. Just call up Taramara. I challenge you. 2 months. What do you reckon? Come on. Wouldn't psych her up? Alright. So we'll see what's going on. Could be more drum machines in it for you never know. Bass maybe to go with it. Alright, I'm going to shut up. Thank you so much. Our next edition is the 14th, I believe. So please, 14th of what month? August. So please come along, bring your drum machines, bring your friends. It will continue to be free, I imagine, as well, which is really cool. Yeah, so that's awesome that we've found a sponsor for this as well. So really encourage everybody to come along. I hope to see you there. One more time for all the awesome artists that we've seen this evening. And thank you, Ali, for entering. Thank you. Oh, my pleasure. Always. Thank you. Please.
Before you keep all your stuff, can I can you give a video tour of like what your setup? Yeah, cool.
I can show you that first.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is the Utone key, so it's kind of using that as like the brain sequencing of the sound.
Okay, cool. At the start, what was that sound, man? The very start of your set.
What did it sound like?
Yeah, which
was it a
synthesizer?
choir sound or was it
It's
the,
like
the
yeah,
kind of like
sort of like a
feedbacky,
bell.
metal sound? It was the rim on this.
Okay.
And it was just like turn up the feedback.
Okay.
Play around with like the resonance on the filter.
Okay. Cool.
LFOs. Yeah, this thing's crazy.
Nice.
You probably saw like 3% of what it can do.
Wow. Okay. Cool. And this is the.
This is the Jupiter XM.
Oh, wow.
It's just like a digital remake of the old set.
Okay. Sweet, man.
Yeah.
Really nice set. Thanks. Yeah, cool.